Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, and this is my ministry. What I do is I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. My objective for doing this is to share some of the breakdown in the relationship among us as black men, or man, period. Some of the breakdown in our communities, how all this shit started. How did I become Brian Glaze Gibbs? You know, I always say like different things that happened to me. Right now when I fell and hit my head and a piece of glass went right through here, and I hit that concrete. You know what? That was only the beginning. How many times that, when I step out of line, got my butt whipped. You know what? Trauma right now comes in many different form and fashion. But what I'm gonna talk about today is this, man. How many people, we like to use that word trust, especially parents. We like to use that word trust. When parents wanna go out and have a good time, what do? They need babysitter. Do they hire a professional babysitter or daycare or people that can actually provide for their kids, their son, their daughter? There's always some type of defense that always been in place. Mother, father, they're always like protecting their little girls. They don't want their little girls to be around, the boys, especially in a babysitter house. Okay, most of the time the babysitter could be family members, or close friends, or people from the neighborhood. Folks, listen, man. We had before there was R. Kelly, they had plenty of predators. Plenty of predators. And we don't even get it. We don't even know it. You trusting your kids, your babies, because you want to go out there and dance. Do the stinky leg, You want to go out there and have a good time. So being that you want to go out there and have a good time, you trust your daughters, your sons with the neighbor kids, even with some of the family members, not knowing some of the family members have issue. Okay? What I'm going to speak about is this. I watched this guy went on and did an interview with my brother. He did an interview with my brother. His name is Mike, Michael Bunch. Ike B, as he want to call himself. Right now but you can't go out there do an interview when you got a bunch of skeleton in your closet. And folks, be careful for the people that you bring on your platform. Do a background check. We got to do a background check on these people. It doesn't matter. Like I said, yeah, we know the kid, the dude, he's in his 50, got a drug problem, but nah, it go deeper than that. Right now is Michael Bunch. What he used to do is he done sodomize, rape, torture many little boys that his mother, babysit. He done took them into the back room of the apartment, sodomized them. Right now one kid had to go to the hospital. But come on, how in the heck you gonna take your baby boy and put him in the lion den? You gonna take your son, okay, and put him in the lion den. But not only that, when you got an individual like that, Mike B, he's older than these kids. You know what he's telling them? They 4, they 5 years old, 6. He's telling them, if you tell anybody, I'm gonna kill you. Okay? He got as far as so ridiculous that he's put his wee-wee and pee in his kid mouth, a little boy mouth. And you think we want to know why our boys, our son, come up, acting and want to be a woman? Because some of these older dudes, some of these older sick individuals, guess what? They couldn't get no girl. They done traumatized them. They done took their innocent away. We put them right there in harm's way. For what? Because we want to go out there and do the stinky leg. We want to go out there and do the funky chicken. Do the funky chicken now. Quack, quack, quack. No, folks. We as human beings have to be better than this. Right now, have R. Kelly always been R. Kelly? If you do the history, what did he say? That his older sister used to molest them, used to have sex with them. It go both ways, folks. Right now, most people look at it, you know what? Guess what? Here it is. They don't want older boys to be around these little girls because they know these older boys are going to try to take advantage of these little girls. But it's the same thing. You got these older boys taking advantage of little boys, destroying them, taking away their innocence. You know, come on. This is stuff in our community that we do not talk about. This is stuff in our community that people are still suffering. How many kids come along and say, yeah, I've been raped. You know, this guy took my, he hit me here. He was having sex with me in my butt. Nobody do that because it's pride. You know, we hold stuff in. A lot of us is broken. A lot of us is broken. I was broken in a whole totally different way. You know, I became Brian Glaze Gibbs between the age of 14 and 24, you know, because of, blunt force trauma. These other kids, how many kids that Michael Bunch, Ike B, how many kids in the neighborhood, in Cypress, the same Cypress, the hood, how many kids you destroy in that hood? Okay? Did you tell my brother, hey, by the way, before I do this, before I talk trash about your brother, let me give you my background. Let me tell you stuff that people don't know about me. Let me tell you how many little kids, how many little boys and girls that I done, rape. I done sodomized. I done took advantage of. I done took their innocence. Let me tell you that. I know only people know about it is them and me. But let me tell you this before I come over here and tell you, yeah, I want to talk trash with you against your brother, against G, against Glaze. But let me tell you my dirt. Let me tell you my secret, my dirty secret. Folks, listen, man, we got to talk to our kids. We got to get them to understand. We got to start being real with ourselves. We got to stop living in denial. When your kids tell you certain things, they lying, or they making it up. Oh, no, my son wouldn't do nothing like that to those kids. Get the heck out of here. You think these kids going to make things up? They're not going to make things up. These are things they have to live with for the rest of their life. Okay? One, you know how many kids this dude, Mike, you know what I'm saying, Michael Bunch, Ike beat and destroy? How many lives he have destroyed? One kid turned into a murderer, crying out for help. Another kid got psychological problem. Come on, how many kids have you destroyed? Tell people about that. Go back and get with my brother. Tell them that's not true. And I bring each and every one of them to come on my platform and say exactly what you did. As painful, as embarrassing, as a shame it might be, we got to stop that. We have to stop that. We have to stop that. I'm talking about we are full of hatred, sick demon. Come on. I'm talking about right now, what the hell you got a older boy taking advantage of a younger boy or a younger girl, or older girl taking advantage of a younger boy, or a younger girl. Come on, man. You got plenty of R. Kelly throughout the United States. R. Kelly just didn't become R. Kelly. R. Kelly became R. Kelly based upon what was done to him. So he felt if it was done to him, he can do it to others. And that's bogus, people. We got to stop that. We have to stop that while we can. So what I'm saying is this message about right now is, guess what? How do we get out there and put a face with this situation? It's happening. Stop going out there. I'm outside. Well, you outside all type of time of the night while you leaving your kids with people you don't even know. Well, you leaving them, these people are responsible. They're like family. What about their son? What about their daughter? Okay? Right now, they probably doing things to your kids that was done to them. And they telling them the same thing that the adults told them years ago. If you tell anybody, I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to kill your mother. I'm going to kill your father. These kids don't know no better. Folks, we got to stop this, man. We got to stop this. We got to stop this, and protect our kids, man. Listen to our kids, man. Don't put your kids right there in the lion den. You, here, have them. Not just once, not just twice, not just 3 times, because, it's cheap. Or my friend don't charge me anything. You know what? You out your mind. Your friend is charging you something, charging the state and health of your mind, of your kid's mind, their mentality, their mental state. Okay? You destroy your own kid's life. Don't even realize that, because right now is like Bobby Womack used to say, I wish I didn't trust him so much. I wish I didn't trust who? Trust is not given, trust is earned. Folks, hit that like button, subscribe. And right now, let's get something going on, man. Stop this nonsense, man. Stop the child abuse. Stop the pedophile. Stop these rapists in their track. Right now, I don't care what nobody say about me. Nobody gonna never call me a rapist. Nobody always gonna call me talking about, I'm a child molester. Come on, folks. Michael Bunch, you've been noticed, man. You need to get help, man. And you need to, hopefully, you don't have no kids. And hopefully, right now, you're not still destroying these kids' life, man. Get help, man. Get help before it's too late. Peace, love, and prosperity, folks. I'm sorry. Hit that like button, subscribe. But what I want everybody to be aware. Trust nobody with your kids. Trust nobody with your grandkids. Trust nobody with your niece and your nephew. Trust, you kidding me? Oh, because you want to go out there, do the stinky leg. It's not that much a stinky leg in the whole white world. Peace, love, and prosperity. Hit the like button, subscribe. My name is Brian Glaze Gibbs, and like I said right now, this is my ministry, but I'm not your typical minister.